Welcome to NK Telco Sports and this afternoon's contest, high school volleyball between the New Bremen Cardinals and the Jackson Center Tigers. I'm Dave Helmstetter. With me this afternoon, Brandon Koberman. Junior varsity volleyball went the New Bremen Cardinals' way in 2 sets earlier today here on NK Telco Sports. As we take a look at today's matchup, the New Bremen Cardinals, tough loss, first MAC contest. They lost to St. Henry. And when we talk about New Bremen and St. Henry, we're talking about premier teams in the state of Ohio. And we're also talking about a share for the MAC title, even though we're early in this season, Brandon.
Yeah, very early, Dave. But guess what? It's something that Coach Diana Kramer is going to use for motivation. When you're two-time defending state champions, you have people like Kira Steiniger and Melina Schrader who have played now 4 years with the program. How do you stay motivated? In that loss, yeah, it's going to put you back in the MAC race, but it keeps your team motivated, saying, hey, we're not invisible. All right, we got something to work towards here. And St. Henry beating them, it doesn't look good now, but it might help potentially down the line, and you can use it as motivation. We know how successful New Bremen's been, 4 state titles in 7 years, so it'll be interesting to see how they respond today. And
the high level of play in the MAC is also, you never know what's going to happen week to week.
Yeah, exactly. Coldwater's really good. Spencer Etzler over there and her mom, Nikki, the coach, they're a solid team, and the MAC is just loaded this year, of course.
And the two teams in their respective positions on the floor here tonight. We'll talk about Jackson Center here in just a moment under head coach Kim Metz. Of course, the Cardinals under coach Diana Kramer. Cardinals coming here tonight 4-1. They have wins over Russia 3-0, Crestview 3-1, Fairlawn 3-0, and Wapakoneta 3-0 before that loss to St. Henry. Jackson Center, on the other hand, they stand at 1-4 and 0-2 in Shelby County Athletic League play. We'll talk about them here in just a moment as we have our starting lineups for our 2 squads. Introduction of the starters there for the Cardinals. Steiniger, Schrader, Muther, Baker, Trentman, and Rindler, as well as Bushman, starters for the Cardinals. And the starters there for the Jackson Center Tigers. We got Brooke-Ann Bird, Avery Jackson, Presley Reese, Dee Lichtenberg. And you look at Kim Metz's Jackson Center Tigers. They come in at 1-4. A little bit of a recovery from last year's outstanding team. They obviously lost some players. But you also have an injury factor that's bothering them early in the year, and it's just a matter of time before they really put things together.
Yeah, and not having McKinley Reichert, who had over 300 kills last year, hurts. She's a big factor in this lineup, Dave, and was a first-team All-County and All-District 9 selection last year. So that really hurts. But one thing Kim Metz talked about prior to that Russia game I had when they played on Thursday was really improving that passing, and that's something that Jackson Center really got a key in here on today, because New Bremen always, when you play a Diana Kramer team, they're going to serve aggressive. They're going to have some mistakes, but they're going to serve really aggressive. The passing has got to be on key today. Maren Ludwig, the senior setter, who's going to do most of the setting, has got to be sharp today, be able to get to her spots quickly here for the Tigers to be able to succeed today.
And the Tigers have a freshman in the lineup, and Tatum Reichert, McKinley's sister. And so that adds another dimension. And it's kind of exciting for Tigers fans.
Yeah.
You look down the road a little bit this season, you hopefully get McKinley healthy, and to have both those in the lineup with the crew that they have out there on the floor right now would be pretty exciting to watch.
Exactly, and it'll come around. I think this Jackson Center team worked. You saw some improvements from their last game, but a big test here today in New Bremen.
And we're underway. Jackson Center with the serve. Lichtenberg. Reichert back over. Cardinals take it over quickly, and Melina Schrader just takes it over, finds the open floor, and has the first point for the New Bremen Cardinals.
You're going to see Schrader go on 2 a lot. She'll sometimes rise above that net when she can to get the kill, too.
Schrader with the serve. Ludwig. Reese. Cardinals keep it alive. They take it deep into the corner. Tigers on the reset. Ludwig looking for that open space. Schrader gets it back in play. Strong hit by Muther. And point goes to the Cardinals.
And it was a great play by Ludwig to go with that cross-court shot. She did that multiple times against Russia the other night, and it worked. But that New Bremen defense just outstanding to keep that ball alive.
Schrader in serve. Strong hit to the back row. Lichtenberg. Ludwig back to Lichtenberg. Takes it back over. Trentman with the set. Schrader right side. There's the strong hit off of Jackson Center. And Muther with the kill, and the Cardinals are up 3-0.
Yeah, strong kill there out the left front by Muther, and a quick 3-0 lead. And we haven't even seen really Schrader's best yet from the serve line.
Schrader, soft touch on the serve. Right side, they go for the corner. Steiniger will get it. Strong hit down the middle. Tigers on the defense. Ludwig gets it across, deflected by the Cardinals. Here comes a set for Trentman. And Trentman finds the open court on a powerful spike, and it's 4-0.
And that height, that quick set, you can go to the middle. She's so big and elevates and just gets on top of that ball. It's so hard to get to if you're the defense.
4-0. Schrader remains in serve. Sends it to the corner. Reichert gets it to Ludwig. Trying to find that corner the Tigers are. There's a strong hit and another kill by Muther.
Tatum Reichert is going to get picked on a little bit. She did Thursday night against Russia. Struggled at times, but is doing a better job in picking up these early serves here from Schrader.
Schrader with the first 5 points in serve for the Cardinals. Tries to find that open space. Tigers in trouble on this one, and that's going to be 6-0. Reichert unable to get it across. One of the things that Coach Kramer had said is they wanted to be more aggressive in the serve, and boy, they're coming out here in set number 1 doing just that.
And anytime I've talked to Anna Kramer over the years we've done New Bremen volleyball games, she always talks about aggressive serving. She never doesn't mention that, so that's a staple of her program and how they've been able to build that 4 state championships in 7 years, Dave.
7-0 as the Jackson Center hit goes long. Schrader, Lichtenberg, Ludwig trying to get it back. Reichert will send it back over. Steiniger up front. Comes Trentman. Tigers get it across, looking for their first point. Strong hit at the net, and it will continue as Mariana Muther, the freshman, makes it 8-0.
4 kills for her early on.
Outside hitter, only a freshman. And Schrader's serve goes long, and Jackson Center stops that 8-point run. Or rather, maybe New Bremen stops themselves, and it's 8-1, but Schrader, powerful server, trying to get that end line. Ludwig with a serve for Jackson Center. At the net, Reese will get it back over. Tigers on the reset. Steiniger takes it across. That's Schrader takes it across. Short, soft touch. Cardinals defense will somehow get it, save it as Rindler sends it over. Ludwig looking for the point, and Trentman gets it across. Just a great rally there by the Cardinals. Trentman, Reichert will dig it out. Ludwig with a set. Hit is long by Reese.
Boy, and those are the points in volleyball where you're like, someone has to lose there. Great defense by both sides. Unfortunately, Reese just gets a little too much of that one right there.
Muther with the serve for the Cardinals. At the net, New Bremen covers it up. Ludwig will set it. Comes it to the right side, and Bird, Audrey Bird, (9-2) our score. Trentman at the net, and Lichtenberg will counter with a kill there.
Boy, and gets her team a little pumped up here. And we saw Jackson struggle early in the sets against Rushi, but they were able to put together some runs.
And they're going to pick up another point as it goes out of bounds. 9-4 our score. Tigers trying to recover as Presley Reese in serve will hit it long. Steiniger will have it. And Schrader with the hit is Bushman. And it's going to go out of bounds, so it's 9-5. And Reese in serve, trying to bring the Tigers back into this one. There's the kill by Mary Rindler. 10-5. Boy, nice set. Rindler in great position.
Yeah.
Just like you want to draw it up.
Exactly. She's been playing a lot of that middle position the past few years, but she's going to play a little more outside this year and be one of the featured hitters here now being an upperclassman. She's been on varsity since she was a freshman.
Tigers looking for that corner, and they're going to find it. And it's 10-6. Steininger got a hand on it, but it goes out, and it's 10-6.
I thought that ball might have just sailed out, but Steininger went after it there.
Tough to tell. It was close. Schrader gets it back to Rindler, and Rindler promptly picks up the point with a kill.
So underrated. Schrader going to the net, not getting a net violation, just being so skinny toward the net, so to speak, and setting it up right there.
Sarah Dwenger into the lineup for the Cardinals. And Schrader, beautiful soft touch at the net, and it's 12-6. Cardinals with a 6-point lead. The senior Dwenger, it'll be in the net, and that makes it 12-7. As Avery Jackson will come back into the lineup as Ludwig goes out. Jackson will serve it up. Dwenger, Schrader. Baker with a hit. Here come the Tigers. And Reichert's hit goes into the net, and that'll make it 13-7 Cardinals. First set action here on NK Telco Sports. Dave Helmstetter along with me, Brandon Coverman. Rindler serving for the Cardinals. Baker, hit goes in to the neck, makes it 13-8. And D. Lichtenberg will have the serve for Jackson Center.
Credit the Tigers for not falling out of the way New Bremen started this game. They played back and forth ever since.
That'll make it 13-9. Yeah, this was a 8-0 run is what the Cardinals had to start this one. I think that was all with Schrader in serve.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think Tatum Reichert did the first serve of the game and then went to Schrader for a good run. And ever since, Jackson Center playing well, capitalizing on some errors.
Muther. 14-9, freshman with the kill, and it's 5-point edge for New Bremen. 5 for Muther.
Just a freshman.
Yep. April Baker with the serve.
We talk about how successful this program's been. I mean, they had Paige Jones go to Michigan a few years ago. Olivia Heitkamp just graduated last year, went to Toledo. Kiera Steiner going to go play at Georgia. Melina Schrader going to go play at UD. I mean, Muther with 5 kills as a freshman. Bright future for her, too.
Going for the corner. Reichert will stop that. Comes back across Ludwig, trying to get it in. Dwenger gets her hands on it, and it is 14-11 as Jackson Center comes up with a point. Dwenger really extended herself that time to try and keep that one in. Reichert. Cardinals go into action quickly. Muther gets it across. Here comes Ludwig. And it's going to make it 14-12. Momentum shift. Is there one, Brandon?
Yeah, it seems like there is. And that's the way Kim Metz teams play. Could just roll over and kind of die early on, and without their top player, McKinley Reichert, but they're battling one of the top teams in Division 6.
And Muther. Ball goes off of Jackson Center, so it's 15-12, and that'll bring Melina Schrader back in to serve for the Cardinals. Reichert. Bird. Strong hit there by Ava Butcher into the lineup. And Reese at the net. That'll make it 15-13.
Yeah.
Or excuse me.
Yeah, it did go out. It landed out kind of close to Diana Kramer there.
Make that 16-12 as the ball is out of bounds. Tigers celebrating.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to go in, but just out.
Reese gets it over. What a dive by Schrader. Steininger back in. Schrader takes it back over. Reese. Cardinals read it. Here comes Muther. Bird with a set to the right side. Butcher. In, out. Point Cardinals. That's a big play right there.
Yeah, it is. And that cross-court shot so hard, it was just out. No tip at the net.
Right idea, just off for the Tigers. Schrader, little communication breakdown, and boy, the Cardinals going to take advantage of that. It's 18-12, and Schrader stays in serve.
Their first ace as a team in set one here. And one thing they said they struggled with against St. Henry was a lot of service errors. So that's you're going to see that as a point of emphasis to clean up today for the Crimson and Gold.
Butcher gets it across, and that'll slow that Cardinal run, and Jackson Center will have the serve. They find themselves down by 5, and Ludwig is going to step in and serve this time. Steininger back over to Schrader. That's in. Big time hit, Lydia Bushman.
It's a great shot.
Whoa. I showed on the replay again. That was nice.
That was a great shot.
Mariana Muther serving it up. Ludwig gets her hands on it. And finding that open space, Lydia Bushman goes off of the Tigers' hands, but Mariana Muther will stay and serve, and the Cardinals have opened that lead back up to 7. First set action. St. Henry defeated New Bremen in their last outing. Cardinals trying to make quick work here of the Tigers in set number 1. Point goes to the Cardinals. Timeout. Jackson Center. We'll take a break in the action as well. Our score in set number 1, New Bremen 21, Jackson Center 13. You're watching high school volleyball on NK Telco Sports.
do.
Jackson Center takes the timeout. 21-13, as we said. New Bremen with the lead in set number 1 as Mariana Muther with the serve. Tips the net. Point goes to Jackson Center.
Ice the server.
Reese with the serve. Steiniger over to Schrader. Dwenger with the hit back over. Here comes the hit and the point as that's number 11, Audrey Bird.
And she's got 3 kills. Got her down for this set. And nice play by her there.
Coming in from that right side, Presley Reese will serve it up. Tigers kind of go forward, then they kind of stop. They go forward, and they kind of stop. It's back and forth a little bit. They find themselves back down by 7 again on the serve miscue. And Kira Steiniger will serve it up for New Bremen. That will go long. 22-16. See if Jackson Center can take advantage of it as Ava Butcher Jr. will serve it up. Steiniger. Comes Dwenger. Or rather, Mary Rindler, excuse me. Mary Rindler, number 14. And she'll get the kill, and it's 23-16. Sarah Dwenger, number 5, in the serve. Ludwig. Right side to Bird. And Nelson will get the point, and Cardinals, or rather Baker, excuse me, April Baker. Set point coming up here as Sarah Dwenger will serve it.
Oh,
and
my.
she's going to get the ace. Set number 1 on the Sarah Dwenger serve goes to the New Bremen Cardinals. They go up 1-0 with a 25-16 victory here at Jackson Center. We move on. Set number 2 coming up. You're watching high school volleyball on NK Telco Sports.
Whether you do business from a corner store or a corner office, there is one asset your business cannot do without: the internet. Everything from sales and marketing, training and shipping, PR, HR, and R&D, your business relies on a fast, reliable, and secure connection. And now, it's more important than ever to partner with an internet provider you can trust. Get Flight Fiber for Business, backed by local tech support from NK Telco. Call today.
Second set coming up here on NK Telco Sports. Dave Helmstetter and Brandon Coverman on the call. Thanks for joining us. So the big challenge, Brandon, is the 5K tomorrow in Rushi. Is that what we're thinking about?
Yeah, I got to try to. Let's see if I wake up in time first off.
Well, you got a break on the, the 90 degrees and the humidity maybe. So,
Going on runs is tough in here, but I'd rather be in here indoors watching air-conditioned volleyball with you, Dave.
I would agree with you. Especially when you got a couple of decent teams playing.
Yeah.
And that we have. Jackson Center is just so funny. You mentioned it, and you saw them against Rushi. They kind of have these spurts.
Yeah.
They look really good, and then they kind of, and then they look really good. And I guess it's just a matter of time before Kim Metz's team puts it all together, because the Cardinals playing at a high level as one would anticipate. And Lydia Bushman gets the kill. And Cardinals go up 1-0 here in set number 2.
Yeah, Dave, it's the key of getting off to a good start, because they found themselves in the course of the past few days getting down 10-0, 6-0, 8-0 to start sets. They can't have that happen again, and then they play tight the rest of the set, and they're looking like they're coming together without their best player on the floor. So you see the potential. You just got to piece it together for a whole set.
And New Bremen's a handful when you're in that kind of situation, as Cardinals 4-1. Serve a little bit short by Melina Schrader, and it's 2-1. And Marion Ludwig will serve it up for Jackson Center. Ludwig with good serve. Comes a set, goes to the right side, and Muther. Tigers, Reese with a soft touch. Trentman, nice save. They'll go to the corner. Cardinals, good defense. Oh, nice play by Schrader. Gets the kill. Found that open space on a soft touch. Kind of a misdirection hit by her. Mariana Muther will serve it. Presley Reese hit goes into the net. And New Bremen 4-1. Ludwig. Reese. Nice kill by Presley Reese, and it's 4-2.
Absolutely great set, too. Great attack by Reese. Someone that, of course, with Reichert out, you're going to have to see step up if you're Kim Metz.
Presley Reese with the serve. Steininger will have it. Schrader goes to the right side, and Bushman. Kira Steininger. Serving for the Cardinals. That was a wicked serve.
Her ball always knuckles a little bit.
Wicked serve, and there's a kill for Rindler.
Nice little slide play there, and Rindler comes around the backside. Just watch her ball knuckle if you're watching on this. It's like watching a good old-fashioned Tim Wakefield knuckleball at times.
Steininger. Tigers have hung in there against it. Here comes the set, and boy, there's the kill as Rindler gets it. Man, they're on fire right now.
I was going to say, it moves like a Tim Wakefield knuckleball or a Greg Maddox changeup. I know you and I are both baseball guys. It just all that off-speed movement. It's such an entertaining serve Steininger is to watch.
There's the ace.
And it just drops right there.
There's the ace. Steininger, let's see, she got one ace today. That's her 9th ace of the season. Tigers into the net, but that's going to make it 9-2. Serving-wise, they're at 88.2% on the season coming into today's game, today's match. And Melina Schrader has 25 aces, which I'm sure she added to that already. Ludwig. Strong hit, back row. Here comes the set and the recoil and the ace, or rather the kill by Bushman, and it's 10-2. She just put the kaboom on that one.
Yeah, she's got 5 kills now, and they're seeing really how good this New Bremen team can be.
This is an impressive stretch of volleyball. Tigers trying to gamely hang in there. Schrader. Rindler gets a hit across. Now Butcher hits it into the net. Cardinals right there on defense. Schrader takes it over. Ludwig to the floor. Butcher tips it over. Steininger gets her the hit. Here comes to the right side. There's the kill. That's Julia Tangeman, the sophomore. That gets the Cardinal bench off and cheering on their teammate Tangeman with that one. 11-2 our score.
Yeah, her first kill of the game. 11-2 here now.
Steininger. Ludwig. Ball goes out of bounds. Audrey Bird last hit it for the Tigers. Steiniger. Lichtenberg at the net. Rindler with the good defensive play, and it's 13-2. Jackson Center has no recourse but to take a timeout. We'll take a break in the action. Our score in set number 2 with the Cardinals holding a 1-0 lead. New Bremen 13, Jackson Center 2. You're watching high school volleyball on NK Telco Sports. Tigers trying to slow the New Bremen momentum here in set number 2. Cardinals up 13-2. Kira Steiniger in serve, and she's been doing the job. There's the hit by Lichtenberg. Set Schrader. Tangeman going for another kill. Ludwig will have it. Reichert will hit it. Steiniger to Schrader. There is the kill for Rindler.
In sync right there is the crimson and gold, and a 14-2 lead now.
Boy, some impressive sets, some processive kills. Just good hitting all around. Great serving here by Steiniger. As you can see, they get it across. Stangeman, Schrader, Rindler. They keep it alive as quick reaction there by Bushman gets it across. Here comes the set. Tangeman change up. It's a kill, and the Cardinals are up 15-2.
Tangeman's timing was off too. She didn't get it the way she wanted to, just her fingertips, but the Jackson Center defense just didn't get there in time. So Tangeman got a little lucky there.
Well, defense a little bit back on her toes, expecting that hard hit. And that's going to be a double hit, and that'll make it 16-2 on the Jackson Center error. Ludwig over to Butcher. And Tigers stop the run finally. 16-2, make it 16-3. And Steiniger finally out of serve.
And it's like, even with Steiniger, not that many aces, but she just gets teams out of system, and that's what makes her such a weapon from the back line.
That's just a great observation. So true.
And that's the thing with serving. You are aggressive and you want aces, yeah, but getting them out of system, it sets you up so much better on the attack. You know, we don't have side-out scoring anymore. I haven't had it for years, but, I mean, still, it's a valuable asset.
Bornhorst serve into the net. That'll make it 17-4. Serve will go to Jackson Center. Number 6, Avery Jackson, will come on to serve for the Tigers. You know, that's a great point, because almost every time the Tigers handled the serve, they had a hard time doing it, and it got them totally out of sync almost on every one of them.
Yeah, but and that's the goal, and that's always like what I said. We've done how many New Bremen volleyball games over the years? That's what Diana Kramer always talks about, is that aggressive serve, and most volleyball coaches do. And Kim Mitt, I mean, even you talk to coaches like Kim Mitt, she'll tell you the same thing.
Comes the set. Tangeman with the hit. Schrader, and it's going to go out of bounds and off Schrader, so it's 17-6 here in set number 2. Cardinals holding a 1-0 lead. 25-16 win in our first set. Jackson Muther will have it. Tansman with the kill, and it's 18-6.
And she's got all 3 kills this set.
Ashton Eilerman into the lineup for New Bremen. Mary Rindler with the serve. And Melina Schrader with the kill, and it's 19-6.
All the volleyball players I've ever watched, she has to have the most interesting stat lines because she gets a little bit of aces, a little bit of kills, a lot of assists. So she peppers that stat sheet unlike any volleyball player I've ever watched in my life.
And Rindler will get a ace there. Jackson Center unable to handle it, and it's 20-6. And she's going to collect yet another ace. Rindler's 79%. 2 aces at least so far. She had 4 coming into today. Now she's at 6.
3 in a row. Call that a turkey.
That's some good serving. Rindler. Point goes to Cardinals, knocking on the door. This is a convincing set number 2 for New Bremen. Rindler, the old changeup, and it works.
Yeah, and she found that open spot earlier. It's kind of the spot they weren't executing a little bit ago, but they've been able to get there these past few times with Mary Rindler on the serve line.
Ludwig. Bornhorst has it. Schrader set to Muther. And that's point New Bremen. And the set will go to the Cardinals. 25-6, convincing fashion in set number 2. They now go up 2-0, and we'll move on to set number 2 here in just a moment. Cardinals took a 25-16 first set win. 25-6 in set number 2. And we move on to set number 3 as you are watching high school volleyball on NK Telco Sports. Set number 3 is upon us. Cardinals with a 2-0 lead over Jackson Center. I'll tell you, set number 2 was a pretty impressive set for the New Bremen Cardinals.
Yeah, and talking about just getting that focus, we talked about it at the top of the broadcast, Dave. You know, a loss to St. Henry, what that does and kind of hurts and puts you behind the 8 ball in the MAC race. But it's a sense of using that motivation to look at the bigger goal of trying to get a three-peat of a state championship, which is the ultimate goal here for the New Bremen Cardinals. And they've come out and they've played and looked like the team everyone knows they are. So it was a good game, and we're going to try to finish it off here.
Tatum Reichert with a serve for Jackson Center, and Cardinals will go up 1-0. And Melina Schrader will stay and serve. Schrader at 96.4% serving percentage coming into today's game. I don't think she's heard it today, that's for sure.
No. She did have one service error earlier.
Muther sends it across. Tigers trying to bounce back here. Ludwig going for that corner. Picked out of there by Rindler, and Muther's hit just a little bit out of bounds. Off target, we're tied at 1. Audrey Bird, number 11, into the Tigers lineup. Maren Ludwig will serve for Jackson Center as they can take a lead here in set number 3. It's going to be long. And Cardinals will get the serve with a 1-point lead, and Mariana Muther to serve it up.
Good communication by Steiniger on the back line to get away from that ball, and they will watch it fly out.
Bird with the hit, goes into the net. 3-1 lead for the Cardinals. Muther, 89.2% serving percentage. Reese trying to find that open space. Steiniger with the set. Schrader. Tigers again will set it up. Reese, she'll get the point and the kill, and it's 3-2.
Yeah, nice move there by Presley and get it over. Only her second kill. Need her to get going here.
Reese, Muther, Schrader. Rindler with that last hit for the Cardinals. Bird is going to be out of bounds. 4-2 Cardinals as the hit goes out of bounds. Brooke Ann Bird. Tigers libero comes back into the lineup. All sorts of substitutes here for the Cardinals. Annie Layfeld, we saw her in the junior varsity contest. She'll go in and come back out. And Julia Tangeman, who had a really good second set, back into the front line for New Bremen.
Nice
Butcher,
shot.
Ava Butcher with a kill.
That was a beautiful shot there by Butcher.
You look at stats, and New Bremen averages 14 kills a set. I think that's
remarkable.
fantastic.
That is.
I saw
Nice
that
dig.
stat, and I go, wow. Steiniger is going to go off her and out of bounds, so that'll tie it up as the Tigers put points together back-to-back here as Ava Butcher will serve for Jackson Center. Lichtenberg will get the kill at the net. And Jackson Center here in our third set has a 1-point lead. Butcher continues to serve. Steiniger, Schrader, Bushman with the hit. Bird gets it across, but Schrader will tie it up with that kill. Boy, she has a knack for that one.
Yeah, some teams do too much excessive tipping, think they get cute. Schrader is she's like a hunter. She's just deadly. She gets her timing down. She's patient and knows when to go on to. Because I've seen setters a lot of times abuse that and not know when to use it. She knows when to use it at the right time.
Ludwig, here comes the set. Reichert trying to find the open space. Muther has it. Now Schrader. Tangeman. Good defense by the Tigers. Ludwig will set it up to the right side. Birds with the hit. Here come the Cardinals. Schrader takes it across, and point goes to New Bremen.
See many setters with 7 kills in a match, along go with a pair of aces.
That's some heavy numbers. Allie Bornhorst with the serve. And she'll collect an ace, and it's 7-5. Allie, a junior, in serve. Tigers somehow keep that one alive. Tangeman to the back row. Bird has it. Now Ludwig, and it's going to be 4 hits. 8-5 our score as Hayden Bensman, sophomore, will come in for Jackson Center. Bornhorst, Bird has it, Ludwig, Reichert. That should be a point.
Yeah.
And it is. Nice kill by Tatum Reichert.
Yeah, her first of the game. Good to see the freshman get involved.
Avery Jackson will come in to serve for Jackson Center. Steininger. Tangeman, and she'll get the kill, makes it 9-6. Ashton Eilerman will get some action as Tangeman will go out. Rindler with the serve. Reichert. And that looks like a block on by, or no, that's a
kill for Reichert.
Kill for Reichert.
Yep.
9-7 our score.
Nice serve.
Muther will take it back over. Reese. Reichert. And
actually press the Reese there.
that makes it 9-8. Tigers move to within a point. Lichtenberg in serve. Muther has the kill, and it's 10-8. New Bremen.
She's got 9 kills now, Dave, to lead this attack. And when you think, New Bremen, a 2-time defending state champion, they don't rebuild, they reload, and got a freshman that's leading them in kills here today. That's a testament to the program that Diana Kramer has built.
Ashton Eilerman with the serve. Schrader. Savvy volleyball player finds that open space. Got that great floor vision.
Ashton's mom, Jenny, is on the coaching staff. I remember when she was a water girl, like years ago. So that's how these girls get inspired to play, and that's how they built this program.
Eilerman with the serve.
Wow. She played in that JV contest, too, and she's showing some nice serving ability that could come into play sometime later on down in the season.
As we've noted throughout the afternoon and late morning, just tremendous depth by the Cardinals. Program is so deep. And obviously when you reach this level of play, your fundamentals are at a high level. Reichert with the serve. Muther kind of went airborne and had to switch hands there. Makes it 12-10 as Reichert will stay in serve. Steininger. Schrader. Muther. And point goes to Jackson Center, a little bit long, and it's 12-11. Tigers creeping back into this one. Third set. New Bremen with a 2-0 lead if you're just joining us. Steininger. Schrader will take it over. Tigers will recover. Butcher gets it across. Schrader gets the kill, and it's 13-11.
Like I said earlier, Dave, she knows when to time it up so well, because every time she goes on 2, it seems to be successful. And like I said, there's some setters I've watched over the years where they just go, think it's going to work. But, man, when she uses it, she executes it to perfection.
Alina Schrader with the serve. Tips the net. Ludwig will set it to the right side, and Butcher's hit will go out. Schrader gets the point, as does the Cardinals. They lead now by 3, 14-11. And into the net that goes, 14-12. And Marion Ludwig will serve as Audrey Bird will come back into the lineup, replacing Avery Jackson. Schrader to Trentman, goes for the kill, and Ava Trentman.
Trentman been a little quiet today, but she's one of those players. And New Bremen has always had this one girl, whether it was Mary Rindler even last year, or it's been like a Kaylee Friend in the past, someone who could just hang in the middle and just play it so well.
Muther serve into the net, 15-13, 2-point difference. Presley Reese, junior. Hit goes out, and it's 16-13. And Steiniger back in serve. And Steiniger will collect an ace. Lichtenberg gets it across. Muther. Tangeman going for the kill. Riker will dig it out. Ludwig over to Bird. Here comes the set. Tangeman tipped by the Tigers. Bird gets it across. Here comes Tangeman again. Reichert on the defense. Butcher will get the kill. Makes it 17-14. Ava Butcher having a pretty nice game for the Tigers very quietly.
Yeah, she's got 5 kills, which is team high as of right now. And she had a nice game Thursday, too. So she's a girl that's really been improving over the last year. And I play a little peekaboo in the middle there. Mary Rindler with the pounding it in the ground.
Boy, plenty of room, plenty of height,
yeah.
And there goes the slam.
It's like I said, those middle hitters, that's always their middles have always been so good. And just being able to hang in the air and get down on the ball and just pound it in the ground.
It's got to be great to feel that.
Yeah.
Go up and do that. That slam. Just Reichert with the hit, and it's going to go the Cardinals' way. Just out of bounds, 19-14. That was close.
Yeah, and I saw a couple of the Tigers asking for a tip. They didn't get it they would have probably got it from the down judge. But.
And Lichtenberg.
Oh, that was in. Oh, yeah, that was a blown call. That was in. That's weird because it's the sideline judge's view, but that ball was in by a good 6-8 inches. It wasn't even close. But you got to look at that all the way over there. That's a hard view. So
that's a long view.
We have a better view up in the crow's nest than they did up here.
Yeah, I would agree with that. 21-14. Boy, those two close hits there. Now New Bremen's starting to get that distance here in this set number 3. Those 2 points go the other way. Bornhorst. Tangeman drops it in. Tigers trying to recover. Lichtenberg gets it across. There's Riddler. Winding up and hitting it.
I love that.
Right side.
You call that slide play. That player slides from the middle to one of either the outside hitting positions. And when you execute that, it's so hard. It's nearly impossible to stop. It's like the 3 yards in a cloud of dust offense.
22-14 on the NK Telco Sports scoreboard. Lichtenberg, Riker, Tangeman, Ludwig says, I'll get it. Steininger got to be a little bit short on that one. And I'll make it 22-15. Avery Jackson will substitute, come back into the lineup for the Tigers. She'll serve. 23-15 on the serve error. Hayden Bensman will return to the lineup as Butcher will go out. Bensman in that second row action. Rindler's serve into the net. Point goes to Jackson Center, 23-16. Lichtenberg's serve is long. (24-16), so Annie Layfeld coming on for match point here. Comes a set, hit by Reese, and tipped by Rindler, so it's 24-17. Butcher back in. Bensman out. Reichert with the serve, and there's the point by Schrader. 25-17, and Cardinals move to 5-1 on the season. They took set number one, 25-16, set number two, 25-6, and then they wrap it up with a 25-17 victory here in Jackson Center to get back to their winning ways. Cardinals will move on with a 5-1 record. Jackson Center falls to 1-5. They'll play a Shelby County Athletic League foe Houston also here at home on Tuesday, looking for their first win of the second win of the season, first in league play. The Cardinals move on. They'll play on Tuesday, September the 3rd, against St. Mary's Memorial at New Bremen, and then later that week return to MAC play, traveling to Versailles to play the Tigers. Let's take a look at our numbers. All brought to you by NK Telco Sports, Brandon.
Taking a look on the New Bremen side, 39 total kills, 11 aces, 2 blocks, led by Melina Schrader with 10 kills, 9 from Mariana Muther, 8 from Mary Rindler, 5 from Lydia Bushman, some of the key kill getters there. 4 aces from Rindler on the back line here tonight. For Jackson Center, 19 kills, 2 aces, and a block. They were led by Ava Butcher with 5 kills. They had 4 from Presley Reese. They had 3 from Audrey Bird. So, I mean, overall, a dominating performance by New Bremen. It's a tough measuring stick for Coach Kim Metz's team, not at full health without McKinley Reichert. But, I mean, this just really showed, New Bremen is who they are, and they're back on track.
And you look at bright spots for Jackson Center. Ava Butcher had a pretty nice afternoon for the Tigers. It's tough when you lose a valuable player like Reichert. No easy way to say it, and I'm sure she's not going to use it as an excuse.
No.
And the Tigers will continue to build, get experience, and in one of these matches, things are going to start to click.
Yeah.
And of course, they're playing. It's pretty hard when your schedule are playing right now.
Exactly, and that's why you play that schedule. You play it to get better. You don't want cupcake wins at all.
So the win goes to New Bremen. They bounce back nicely after the loss to St. Henry on Thursday. And I got to say, the second set for the Cardinals at 25-6, that was a very impressive display of volleyball by New Bremen.
It was. That's the highest level you're going to see them probably play at, really, and that's their potential was that second set. So, well-played game here today.
That's going to do it for us from Jackson Center. Cardinals take a 3-0 victory over Jackson Center in impressive fashion. They move to 5-1 on the season. I'm Dave Helmstetter, with me, Brandon Coverman. Thanks for joining us. You have been watching high school volleyball on NK Telco Sports.